So what is smart money? Smart money is simply a way of viewing the market with the institutional, banks or hedge funds, etc. point of view. Basically, the problem with these big equity players is that they cannot trade like we do. They cannot enter one trade like we do on Forex on the MT4 platform, for example, and simply long or short. No, they have so much money that if they would do something like that, open one trade with all their positions, something like this will happen in price. If they are longing, a massive move to the upside will happen. And what's the problem with this? Is that they are obviously buying at expensive and more expensive price over and over again. So what they do is they accumulate in ranges, and inside of these ranges they are going to be manipulating price to take out early buyers and early sellers. And once they finish their accumulation process, that's when an expansion begins, pushing price higher or lower. So what's our job as smart traders or smart money traders is to identify these processes and try to capture this momentum to the upside or to the downside with them. And these players, big equity players, they move because of liquidity. Basically, they are always seeking new levels of liquidity. So every time they stop hand to the downside, taking the sell side liquidity, basically where the sell stops are, they are probably going to look for a buy side liquidity to get rid of those longs orders that they open here, and that buy side liquidity will be in all highs. But we are going to get in more detail in the future. So basically, for you to understand, we as money traders, we follow big equity players, we are profitable traders, we have very good risk management, we have trade management, and we know what we should do with our psychology. Against the street money, basically the retailers who are going to usually follow indicators to trade without having a profitable system. 95% of them lose money in Forex. They risk more than they should. They don't know how to manage a trade. So when they enter, they don't know if they have to take profit, where, when, and they trade based on emotion. So they don't know how to control that psychology. So to begin with, let's start by understanding the three states of the market. There are three states which the market will always be in. One state is the consolidation, where price is on a narrow range, where they are going to be stop hands to the upside and to the downside, basically smart money accumulating. So every time we have a consolidation, we can expect an expansion either to the upside or to the downside. In the chart, this consolidation phase can be seen by multiple narrow candles, or basically price not moving anywhere. That's what a consolidation is. Then we have the uptrend, where basically price starts breaking the structure of this range and then puts in a series of higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. And of course the downtrend, where is the opposite of the downtrend. Price breaks to the downside, makes lower lows, lower highs, lower lows and lower highs. If we look at some examples here, we are on this chart on GU. I took a trade recently here on GU. We have a price in a tight range. If we look at the 5-minute chart, we can see a price came from an uptrend. You can see we have a massive push to the upside, and then at one point this uptrend started to shrink more and more. Basically, when this happens is because smart money is either distributing their profits from the longs that they took down here, or they are accumulating new longs to go higher, or they are shorting to go lower. We don't know that yet, but that's why Wyckoff is important and the smart money, because it lets us take or have it gives us the edge to know if price is likely to go higher or lower. In this case, price was on a distribution schematic, and after breaking the structure to the downside, I took a short from here, and then price is trying to continue going lower. So basically, we have to identify in which state is the market every time we open our charts to know exactly what to do. If we are on an uptrend, then we should look for opportunities to go long. And why would price continue going higher? There is always a target on a higher time frame that we will see on coming videos.